Somebody actually yelling?
You see it by me?
So this is
Sure. Hold on, you might not want to see everything. Hold on, don't do that.
But get y'all man's chat. Y'all man.
Don't do that, my boy. Don't do that.
NWA.
Nah, I can't do my boy DDG like that. I can't do
We don't
him like
know,
that.
bro. Nobody need to be talking about we stupid. That ain't we being stupid. It's we trusting niggas. Like, we don't be like, we don't have the people around us to tell us to you go get a contract. Ain't none of our niggas telling us when we first trying to get on to, man, read this in the country. We don't have them type of friends. If you from the gutter, sign that on. You know, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, but it's a basic contract, bro. Like, it's that same, man, about 10 hours. You're gonna be on that 30 years. 20, not 30, 20 for sure. If you don't have a leeway to wiggle out.
Boosie kicked off his own podcast after things got messy with Vlad TV over a disagreement about the money he was being paid. Since making the move over to Patreon, Boosie has been going crazy with the numbers and keeping people locked in every single time he opens his mouth. Recently, he started speaking on the situation Finesse 2Tymes is going through with J. Prince Jr. and MobTies. And this is not even the first time Boosie has weighed in on it either, because he has dealt with similar label problems himself, going all the way back to his early days in the music business. But this time around, Boosie really turned up and came extremely hard at J. Prince Jr.
If you don't have a leeway to wiggle out that motherfucker, bro. I was on contract from, what, about 19 years old, 18 years old to 34. Since I became independent, like, I don't even read. I send that straight to my entertainment lawyer. If anybody looking at right now, if you ain't got no entertainment lawyer, bro, man, you gonna get beat, bro. Like, we don't know. That's why they go to school for that. They are sharp with this. They can read that contract and break it down to you in gangster terms. In street knowledge. Well, this means, we don't know what that means. Then they got shit in there that clauses that'll f your head up and it's saying some whole other shit. It just means say this, but mean this. Then they got options. You think you got 6 albums on this contract? No, he got an option to do 2 more. So he keep you another 6 years to do 2 more albums. Man, it's just we.
Boosie blasted MobTies and accused them of doing Finesse 2Tymes dirty by locking him into a bad contract that could potentially cost him everything. He even went a step further and gave Finesse some real street-smart advice, telling him to switch up his stage name, move like a brand new artist, and start dropping music under a completely fresh identity. And it looks like Finesse 2Tymes actually took that advice seriously, because he changed his name to 250 Ricky and wasted absolutely no time putting out a whole new album to shake things up. After dropping the project under the name 250 Ricky, people online immediately started connecting the dots and saying the entire move was aimed straight at escaping the legal and financial problems tied to his old deals. Fans were shocked at how fast everything shifted, and social media started going crazy with debates about whether Boosie's advice had literally saved his career. Meanwhile, others were calling the whole situation messy and pointing out that the music business can turn into a cold and ruthless game when contracts and loyalty start colliding behind closed doors. Things got even heated when clips from Boosie's podcast started spreading everywhere online, with fans breaking down every single word he said about the industry and bad contracts. A lot of people started siding with Finesse 2Tymes, saying artists need to pay much closer attention before putting their signature on any major paperwork. Others argued that situations like this happen all the time behind the scenes, but this one exploded publicly because big names were directly involved. Either way, the drama kept building, and everybody wanted to know what move 250 Ricky was going to make next. As things continued to escalate, more fans started digging into old interviews and past business moves connected to the situation. People online were posting clips, sharing theories, and going back and forth about who was really in the right. Some believed 250 Ricky was genuinely trying to break free and take full control of his own career, while others felt the entire fallout should have been handled privately and kept out of the public eye.
Somebody actually yelled.
You see about me? So this is shirt. Hold on, you might not want to see everything. Hold on, don't do that.
Bro, get y'all man's chat. Y'all man.
Don't do that, my boy. Don't do that.
NW.
Nah, I can't do my boy DDG like that. I can't do him like that. You know, he'll be a good dude. Like, nothing but positivity on my name, nothing but nah. And he ready to do a 24-hour stream with 250? Come on, you think I'm finna disrespect a dude willing to with me, like who ready to, and don't give a f what the other people got to say, because that's all that's going on right now. I'm dealing with an industry full of people who don't want to deal with 250 because they worry about what such and such gonna say. But it's okay, because we done paid our own way and we're gonna continue to pay our own way, and it's going on. You hear me?
At the same time, Boosie kept speaking his mind without holding anything back, which only made the conversation around mob ties and shady deals in the music industry grow even louder. Meanwhile, 250 Ricky stayed locked in and focused on pushing his new music and building momentum around his fresh name change. Even with all the noise swirling online, supporters were saying the rebrand could end up being one of the smartest career moves he ever made. Streams started climbing, reaction videos were popping up everywhere, and fans kept watching closely to see if more artists would start coming forward and exposing their own contract problems as well. The whole situation had officially turned into one of the biggest talking points in the culture online.
What you think about Finesse contract? Everybody signed that contract, man. I had the same thing, bro. I think they did the same contract for everybody label, they just changed the motherfucking. That's all part of your first contract, you gonna sign that, that's gonna be I had it about 10 albums. You gonna be on this about 20 years. It's crazy. Like this, that's it. That's a basic contract. Look, that's a limited contract, that's a cash money contract, that's a true entertainment contract, that's a rap-a-lot contract, that's every contract, bro. You sign up to get in the game, bro. It's just you gotta figure out the wiggle out there, bro. Figure out that's every contract. That ain't even what you have what you eat, bro. What you think about Finesse?
With that type of shit, I respect it because
He gotta just say mine, D.
Especially as more people began questioning just how much control artists actually have once those deals get signed. The situation kept getting bigger as bloggers and hip-hop pages continued covering every new update connected to Boosie, 250 Ricky, and mob ties. Some fans felt Boosie was speaking from genuine personal experience and trying to warn younger artists before they make the same costly mistakes he once saw firsthand. Others thought the very public back and forth was only making things more intense and complicated behind the scenes. Still,
Everybody, boy. You gotta think about, like I was telling Lil Wayne, this from Birdman, having them, all this, bro. Like when you really think about it.
see, this is my thing. This is my thing. I don't know because Wayne. Well,
remember he just cried for the 250, literally 250,000. I mean, I said 250 million.
That's what I'm saying. But this is my thing though.
Like everybody.
Through the black, the OGs get off at getting off on the. What they get off at doing it? Like what? How can you walk around with your head high and your chest out, knowing you got off on the young nigga, the same young nigga that you trying to motivate?
Right.
You fake. So you fake motivating the nigga. Like, oh, we gotta do this and we gotta do that and we gotta move like this and we gotta move like that. And, but then when you get when it's you and it's so I got the to the point where
people simply could not stop paying attention, because every live stream, interview, and social media post seemed to add another layer to the story and keep the internet buzzing non-stop. As more details started floating around online, fans began wondering if this situation could actually change the way artists approach contracts moving forward. A lot of people were saying that independent moves and ownership are becoming more important than ever, especially after watching everything unfold this publicly. At the same time, clips of Boosie dropping his unfiltered advice kept spreading across social media, with supporters calling him one of the very few artists willing to speak openly and honestly about the business side of the industry. Meanwhile, the curiosity kept building around what kind of response could potentially be coming next from the other side of the situation.
I'm wooing. Because you know, the you talking to, he on the same time you on.
Right, yeah, but they on some heads.
And all them. And then when we come around, you can tell because they tend to stray a little bit. You can tell they try to stand off like they playing security. Now you know not to get up on me.
Now the baby standing there like a.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so you so it's like, I don't know, it's tough to deal with it. You gotta have.
By this point, the conversation had grown way bigger than just music, with fans debating loyalty, business, and how much trust artists should really be placing in the people around them. Some people felt 250 Ricky was making bold moves to protect his future, while others believe situations like this can quietly damage relationships behind the scenes for a very long time. No matter which side people landed on, one thing was crystal clear: the internet stayed completely locked in to every update, and the story kept gaining more traction every single day as reactions continued pouring in non-stop. With all the attention surrounding the situation, many fans started watching closely to see whether 250 Ricky's career would actually level up even further following the name change and fresh start. Supporters kept saying the controversy accidentally gave him even bigger exposure, while critics questioned how the business fallout would play out in the long run. At the same time, Boosie kept standing firmly on his opinions during interviews and online conversations, keeping the topic alive across every corner of social media. Every new comment, reaction, and repost only pushed the story further and kept people talking non-stop about what could happen next. As the weeks went on, the whole situation kept pulling in more attention from fans, bloggers, and even other artists watching everything unfold online. Some people started saying this could become a major lesson for upcoming rappers about reading contracts carefully and protecting their careers before signing anything serious. Others believed the public drama was turning into a bigger distraction than the music itself. Still, every time Boosie or 250 Ricky posted something new, social media lit up all over again with reactions, debates, and non-stop speculation about where things could lead next. At this stage, the whole situation had become one of the most talked about stories across hip-hop media pages and reaction channels online. Fans kept replaying old clips, analyzing interviews, and trying to piece together what was really happening behind closed doors. Some people believed 250 Ricky was finally taking full control of his own path, while others felt the industry drama was getting way too public for anyone's good. Either way, the attention was not slowing down at all, and every new post connected to Boosie, MobTies, or 250 Ricky instantly had people rushing into the comments to react. The longer the situation stayed active online, the more people started questioning how often artists deal with this kind of pressure behind the scenes, without fans ever knowing a single thing about it. Supporters of 250 Ricky kept encouraging him to stay independent and keep building under his new name, while critics argued that public disputes in the music business can spiral out of control faster than anyone expects. Meanwhile, Lee Boosie continued speaking openly about industry struggles from his own personal experience, which only made more fans tune into his podcast and follow every update connected to the ongoing drama surrounding MobTies and the contract situation. By now, the entire story had turned into a non-stop topic across live streams, blogs, and hip-hop discussions everywhere online. Fans were paying close attention to every small detail, trying to see if more information would eventually surface about the contract issues and the fallout happening behind the scenes.
Some people respected 250 Ricky for making such a bold career move, while others believed the tension between everyone involved was only getting deeper with time. No matter the opinion, one thing remained completely clear. The internet could not stop talking about it, and the buzz around the situation just kept getting louder every single day. Finesse 2Tymes also responded to everything Boosie had been saying during a live stream, and the clips instantly started spreading all over social media. A lot of fans had mixed reactions, with some agreeing with Boosie, while others defended Finesse 2Tymes and his side of the story. Check out the clips and let me know what you think down in the comments. Do not forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more updates and breaking hip-hop stories. And if you want to catch every new upload first, turn on notifications so you never miss any new drama or industry news.